What's going on, guys? It's your man H Double with another video for you lot. Now, in today's video, I've decided, so basically, I bet a lot of you have been wondering, most of the time in my Rockstar editor cinematic movies that I've done, there's one particular character that I always make an appearance in, well, all apart from one, which was the Top Gun cinematic I did. But yeah, one particular character that's always shown up in the Rockstar edits that you may be wondering, who is that? What is she doing there? Yeah, so yeah, the character I'm on about is the Forever Carlyle, also known as the Lazarus. So who is Forever Carlyle? Well, I'm going to tell you. So Forever Carlyle is known as the main and iconic character of a comic book series known as Lazarus. Now, this is a comic book series that I've been reading for quite a bit now. I think it's a brilliant series. The reason why I chose this character, because I just thought it would be a great one to actually put into a cinematic. And yeah, so I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the character and the story of this series, Lazarus. So basically, what it is the world is divided not amongst political or geographic boundaries, but amongst financial ones. So basically, wealth is power, and that power rests with now only a handful of families. So basically, the world is different parts of the world are controlled by families, and each of those families all have one thing in common: a Lazarus. So what is a Lazarus? Well, first of all, I'll tell you what it isn't. It's got nothing to do with those with like any of those films that have the name in it, like the Lazarus Effect or the Lazarus Project, and it definitely has nothing to do with the Lazarus Pit from DC with the League of Assassins owned by Ra's al Ghul. A Lazarus is a genetically modified human being, so a bit like Hitman, stronger, faster, smarter than anyone on Earth. Basically, an ultimate killing machine, let's put it that way. Yeah, so I'm just reading what it says on the back here. So each family in one person is given the best they can offer. So training and technology assets, every scientific advantage. This person is named their family's sword and shield, their protector, their Lazarus. That's basically what it means. In the family Carlyle, the Lazarus is called Forever. So, Forever Carlyle. This is the beginning of her story. Yeah, so at the minute there's currently six graphic novels, which are the in other words, volumes, because of course the way that comic book franchises work, they always start it with the small issues, which are the comic issues. I prefer to buy the graphic novels, which are a bunch of the issues put together in one. So you have a 6 out a minute. Right, so I've got the second one here, and so third. Yeah, just give you a better look at it there. Back as well. Here's number 4. As you can see, some of them are a bit thicker as they get along. That's when that is the case, sometimes they take longer to come out, which I think is alright, because it shows how much work they've actually put into them. 5 here, and the most recent one that only came out a few weeks ago was 6. So basically, other than that, they did also do like a not really sure what you would call this one. It's more of a I guess, bit of a spin-off slash like backstories. So they did this one, Lazarus X plus 66. Yeah, so there are a couple of scenes where you do actually see Forever in it, but it's only like they're more like cameos. So they basically just talking about backgrounds of other characters, which I think is pretty cool what it is. And other than that, they've also got this this one, which is known as the source book collection. So that basically explains the background and more of the of each and every one of the families itself. So like what they're capable of, how much power they have, and which parts of the world they own. Basically, somewhere in one of these books, I can't really be asked to find out because otherwise I'm going to be here forever. But yeah, so there's a section where it shows the map of the world, and it's color coded. Each of those colors represents a family. It shows which family owns which one. So at the minute, the Carlyles, they currently well, they're like the biggest family, and they own the majority of the United States. So and well, the United States and Canada for that matter. Other than all that, so the main purpose of the Lazarus, the Carlyle's Lazarus, or Forever, she's basically she's basically being trained and trained and prepared to do like the family's dirty work, really, anyway, because the way I see it, they're more than just families. They're basically crime families, so they have their own military and everything, all the military grade weapons, all of which you can imagine. So the family leader is known as Malcolm Carlyle, which is in a way Forever's father. But during her training, as she was growing up, she basically had to earn his respect and earn the right to for him to give a love and that kind of stuff. At the same time, I won't try and reveal too much just in case you guys are thinking of starting this series. So throughout the story, she keeps getting like these messages and references saying that like it's not her family and she doesn't belong. The story does get better as it goes along, so I definitely recommend it for you, for any comic book fans out there. It's completely non-Marvel or DC related. It's a completely different franchise, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. The make, it's a just one moment. It's as you can see here, it's by a make called Image. So there are loads of different comic makes out there. There's Dark Horse, there's DC and Marvel, another one called Max, and this one, Image. But yeah, of all the comic book franchises I've come across that are non-DC and Marvel related, this one's definitely my favourite. And yeah, so if you guys are thinking of starting it, I'd definitely recommend it. I think it's a great series. It's got so many great characters in, and not to mention a great storyline. Yeah, so if you want to find out more about the character that I put in these cinematics and what a real story is about, then go right ahead. If you have a local comic book store nearby, or if you're living in Leeds, like there is quite a few nearby. I know there's the one I normally go to is because I've got a bit of what you would call a membership there. I sometimes have comic books kept aside so that I can go and pick them up. It's OK Comics. It's in Thornton's Arcade, and there's also one further down the road from there, known as Forbidden Planet. That one doesn't just sell comics; it also sells a bunch of collectibles. So yeah, there's that as well. But other than that, that pretty much wraps up that story. So yeah, if you want to know more about it, or about what I know about the Lazarus, just feel free to comment down below and see what you think. But other than that, I think to wrap this up, we'll just take a look at some of the highlights that I put the character Forever Carlyle in some of the skits I've done so far. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Peace out.